Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given the task, it's so apparent. I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady. Your name, you know the name reigns heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many have-a-go, just looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like you can't shout. I'm getting even for you free, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. They ain't even though I spike. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist, and you can see they will have a speed advantage. First up, the artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight. Up against them, Steamboat from Mexico.
This bout,
we welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Hit him with a left jab. Beautiful left hook. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. aggressive. Steamboat goes down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And down goes Steamboat. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel. Here we go. It's round two. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That hook won't score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Missing with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And he scores with the counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You'd like to see more jabs. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The perfect counter lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Trying to land that jab. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
No, it's not. I'm just not talking.
Back at it in round 4. Not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Yo, I'm holding back.
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Whoa, and you saw and that's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What? There's no argument.
A star-studded crowd, a star-studded fight under the stars here at the Observatory. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first is the Artist, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands. And this fight is in the featherweight division. You don't usually think knockouts when you think about this weight division, but when it comes to these two fighters, you never know.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up we have the Artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Coming up against Lightning Hands from the United Kingdom. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, the current national featherweight champion, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, wearing the gray trunks with red trim, Lightning Hands.
What a pleasure to be in this unique. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Ooh, he hit that right hand. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Nice exchange. Oh, wait a minute. And they got caught. And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Give me the ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Missing with the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. A chance to make history. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Back up.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Another done. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Throwing out the way, for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I...
That really been nice to know.
Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down.